Hot damn, it has been a long time since I've done one of these videos. I love all you wonderful ghouls. My name is SpookieSTL. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brandon. But here I am today bringing you an inspirational video because I haven't done one in a long ass time. And today we're going to be talking about, ow, I got a serious freaking strand of hair that is killing me. One of the problems of having long hair. Today we're going to be talking about insecurities and basically how to conquer them. So I've had a lot of insecurities growing up, and I know people have insecurities growing up as well, and even in today's world, you're gonna have insecurities whether you're 20, 30, even below those ages, 40s, 50s, all this other stuff, and they range for all types of things, whether it's something, insecurities within relationships, insecurities about yourself, how you look, or how you perceive to be, or insecurities about, you know, personal things of that you don't feel like you can do better than when people tell you can do. So I'm here to kind of touch on all those and how you can conquer your insecurities. Now, in no way, shape, or form is this going to help you in the sense that it can happen right away. It's up to you guys to conquer your own insecurities and go about it your own ways. I'm just here to talk about my insecurities and how I conquered them and how I'm still trying to conquer them today and how maybe it might even help you. Hell. So today, the first insecurity we're going to be talking about is my smile. Half the time when I smile on my pictures, I truly hate smiling with my teeth. You know why? Because my teeth are not the best. I never had braces growing up, and there's been 2 times where I've had problems with insecurities while having you know, the teeth that I do have and the mouth that I have. Now, I don't hate my smile. I love my smile. People sometimes tell me I have a really great smile, but because my eyes crinkle up and then I get these big old dimples in cheeks. But the problem is they're not straight teeth. Now, I've always had insecurities about it all my entire life. Maybe one day I will actually get braces, but I don't want to talk weird and deal with all that, even if it might be 2 years or something. That's something maybe I'll think about doing. But growing up, I used to never like smiling for pictures. I remember I used to have a couple girlfriends that would want to take family photos. I was like, why don't you smile? I'm like, well, if you knew me, if you truly knew me, you'd know why I don't smile. Today, I don't really care as much. It's just specific sides. I don't like to be kind of like filmed or like, I can't think of which side it is, or photographed on. So how did I conquer that in the best sense way that, honestly, I don't even care. Like, I used to have a big problem back in the day of smiling, but now it's an expression of happiness. A lot of people won't judge you about it, you know, like, people don't grow up with the best teeth, and that's just how it is, and some people don't have money to get braces growing up, and honestly, for me, it's one of the biggest strengths I think I have, because I love seeing actors when their bottom teeth are not straight, when their front teeth may be straight or whatever, and it kind of helps me out. So when I used to see actors in TV shows and stuff, it used to give me kind of like a boost of confidence. Like, there are people out there that are like that, but they're at least making it. So a lot of people won't judge you for it. I mean, yeah, for certain jobs, like, I mean, if you're gonna be like a teeth model or something, and let me tell you something, I hate going to the dentist. I absolutely hate going to the dentist because they always tell me, you need braces or this and that. Like, I'm sorry if you are a dentist, or if you know a dentist, or your family's a dentist, or your dog's a dentist. I hate the dentist with a burning passion. Like, I don't like it. I hate the dentist over anything else. So smiling used to be a very big insecurity of mine, but now I don't really care. It's just who I am. So to get over that, I just had a boost of confidence, and I had to learn to accept it who I am. If I want to change it later on, then I can, but I'd rather accept it how it is and kind of be how I am right now, you know, and that's just how I dealt with that. And so maybe a lot of you have been through that situation. And I used to have this insecurity because I used to have a girlfriend who had beautiful teeth, beautiful teeth. She had braces and wonderful smile. One of the best things about her. It used to make me feel insecure. But it's alright now. I don't really care too much. So my next insecurity I'm going to talk about is coming to relationships and how I used to be. Growing up in high school, I was not the buffest kid. I was not the most athletic kid, even though I used to do all kinds. I used to do like gymnastics, all these other things. So I was toned, I was fit, but I was not bulky. I was not buff. I was not one of those like meathead people like some of my friends were. And I used to hate it because I used to always want to be the strongest, but I used to be very fast, very agile. I was very cat-like, you know, and I love that about myself, you know. The more bulky you are, the more stronger you are, but you might not be the fastest and stuff. So this is just going in the sense of body and how you look. And so for me, growing up, I was not even scrawny. I was just to a point where I wasn't even scrawny or I wasn't even big. I was just in this section, and I always used to think about, man, no girl would like me like this. Like they like buffer guys with beautiful eyes. I have brown eyes and blackish brown hair, and I used to be insecure about my hair color and my eye color growing up. And I mean, I've dated people with different eye colors and different races and all this other stuff, and honestly, being insecure about how my body is, how I look, was one of the biggest things growing up back in the day in high school. And it's always in high school that you have these insecurities growing up, and it kind of carries out depending how you have felt them out throughout the years. It could still come to haunt you. For me, it's not a big problem anymore, excepting that I had brown eyes. I didn't have the perfect beard. Some kids in high school had an amazing beard. I'm still struggling. Like, I got these cyber things, and it's really freaking, like, you know, light and stuff, but I don't care. I don't accept it, you know. Like, it's my body. I'm growing. Like I'm saying, this is a big topic right now. This insecurity about your body and everything, it's a very big topic, and some people are overweight or some people are underweight, and some people have insecurities in that sense. And the best advice I can give you is, if you want change to happen, you know what you have to do. I'm not going to sit here and tell you got to go into the gym, or you got to eat healthy, or you have to eat more, you have to do this and that, or you have to learn to accept yourself. You've heard all these different things, you've seen commercials about these different things, and you've probably heard it from parents and family members and friends all like. I'm just here to tell you, you know exactly how to handle these insecurities. How did I handle my insecurities? Excuse me. I learned to accept that I have brown eyes. I learned to accept that it's not a weakness. It doesn't mean anything about you. You know, I used to have very short hair, and I used to keep it real cut and stuff, and then I started growing it out. When I start growing things out, you know, like my beard, my hair, and all that, it's kind of symbolism. Like, I don't even care what people think of me anymore. It's how I feel comfortable, how I feel artistically, and that's how I am. Do I have a split in my hair? The sun is making it look like I have a super crazy, like, split in my hair. Oh well, that's gonna bother me at the end of the video. But you should accept who you are, guys. That's the first step in being able to conquer some of these insecurities, as in body type and everything else. So we're gonna move on to the next insecurity that I've had, and that's within relationships and better looking people. So it still has to do with kind of body and the way you look, but insecurities in relationship can transfer over into something else. And I used to be a very envious, very jealous kid growing up. I used to have relationships, and if my girlfriend ever used to go out to places, I had insecurities in the sense that she will always, or whoever I was with, will always cheat on me. There's always that option of, I trust them, but I just don't trust the people she or whoever is around. And I say who or she, whoever, because, you know, there are other people that have partners and stuff that watch my videos, so that's why I try to say it in that sense. In that sense, I've always had insecurities about, you know, relationships. I had a lot of trust issues, and that's a different topic alone that I think I've touched on, or I will touch on a later date. But how did I conquer that? Basically, in my mind, I said, listen, if I feel like I am not the one that this person loves, that they don't give me everything that, you know, that I trust them in that sense. And it's not even like the point of the trust, and we're gonna hit on a little bit of trust issues here, of insecurities and stuff. It's not even trust issues that have to do with this insecurity. It's just fear and this toxicity. And how do you get about it? Because it's so hard. For me, it was so hard growing up, and I know if I ever get back into a relationship, I fear that I might come back. But how did I deal with it? If that person truly wants to cheat on you, if they truly want to do something else, or if they truly like somebody else, or they want to be with somebody else, you have to give them the benefit of the doubt that two things would either happen. One, they would tell you that, hey, listen, you're not exactly what I was looking for, and they'd be upfront about it to you, even though it may be raw and it may hurt or whatever. Or secondly, they would have never dated you in the first place, and would have basically just you know, you never would have had this thing. So there's a lot of options, and it's a lot of benefit of the doubt. But this insecurity of this jealousy and this enviousness, it comes from insecurities about the way you look, the way you feel, and some people don't understand that. And it happens a lot with guys. I don't know so many instances where I heard it from girls, but I know for me, a lot of insecurities, it happened like when I would hang out, you know, with some guys, or I honestly, back in the day, I used to just have a girlfriend, and that was my best friend, and that was my only friend, and that was it. And I never used to give my time to anything else. So when that person used to go off and do some other stuff, I used to get very bad insecurities, like, man, I'm not worth the time, I'm not, you know, who she wants to be around, or who these people, like, I have insecurities sometimes today too. If somebody hangs out with me for a long period of time and then they don't come back or whatever, then I'm like, damn, I guess I wasn't good enough. Now, I have done that to people. I will say that now. I have done that, but there are reasons why I do that, and you need to move forward in life. So, yes, you can be a hypocrite, and that's just how life is. I'm not telling you to be a hypocrite, but unintentionally sometimes when we talk, we can be hypocrites, or we can talk in riddles and contradictions. And for me, I talk in contradictions all the time. So those are 3 insecurities that I've had. Other insecurities that I've had, I think, wow, I don't know. It's not even insecurities anymore. I mean, I've gotten to the point where I truly love who I am. If I want to look big and buff, I gotta go to the gym. I know that's what I gotta do, and I used to go to the gym all the time, and I feel healthy now, and I know if I want to feel healthy, I gotta eat better. I used to be insecure that I was doing the wrong thing, that nobody was gonna watch my videos, but people do, and you know, it's up to you. It's really up to you in the end of the day how to conquer your insecurities. Learn to love yourself as the first way, and to accept who you are. Acceptance is the #1 key. Insecurity is always going to be there. They hurt at a very young age, but I'm here to tell you, the older you get, the more you grow into who you are. When we are young, we are soft, we are not hardened, we barely have any armor on us. By the time we get to the age of 20 or something, you have all the armor you have, you probably have a few kinks and stuff, but now instead of battling yourself, you're battling the world and beyond it. You shouldn't really be fighting with anybody else, as in like fighting against, you know, people that aren't even worth it. You should be fighting against the future, against the time, not the past. And that's why I'm here to tell you, insecurities will always be conquered. If you accept yourself, learn about yourself, and basically take care of yourself. So my name is SpookieSTL. I hope I was able to bring some light to some insecurities or some topics. If you have insecurities and you want to talk about it, go ahead. You can comment. I'm not asking you to. I've told you some of mine. And you've seen some of my story times and all that other fun stuff. So if this is your first time watching my video and stuff, please check it out. I do gaming, vlogs, all types of YouTube stuff. You can see it in my channel down below. So please enjoy. And at the end of the day, we are always here to share the love, support each other, and keep moving forward in this environment that we are in. So my name is SpookieSTL, or Brandon for those of you who don't know me. I love all you wonderful ghouls. I hope you conquer your insecurities, and at the end of the day, don't forget to share the love. And you swing out